How did you get in?
We've got an arrangement. Remember?
I said I'd bring it to the village.
Well, you're not a very popular guy down there right now, so thought I'd save you the journey.
And as far as I'm concerned, that's my debt settled. So get out and don't come back.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, I saw this lovely dress for tomorrow. Can't make up my mind whether to buy it or not.
What's the problem?
Well, it's low cut and backless. I think that's a bit too much for a funeral.
I don't think anything is too much for this one.
Yeah, well, I don't want to look ridiculous. I want to look good.
Well, that depends if you're still doing it for Lawrence.
Oh, no, I've given up on that one.
Oh, checked his CD collection, Nothing but short tunes and Streisand.
I don't see much point when he still hasn't made a move. I mean, he's got loads of charm and money. Oh, not that I make a habit of going after rich men.
Perish the thought.
But I usually have to fend blokes off, you know, by saying things like, oh, I don't do that sort of thing on a first date. But with him, nothing.
He has got other stuff on his mind. Between the trouble his grandson got himself into and his daughter admitting to killing people.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. He's probably been looking for a sympathetic ear. You know, someone to comfort him in his hour of need. I could do that.
Hope you boys haven't got anything else planned for tonight, because me and your dad want you round here for a meal.
All of us?
Yeah.
Well, what's the occasion?
We'll discuss that tonight. Been so long since the whole family was sat round a table, that should be enough.
Well, I'll be here.
Yeah, all right, me too. I'm going to have to dash after, though. Sorry. Meant to be pulling in all night to get the church ready in time for the big Valtacular tomorrow.
OK. It's a great opportunity to start building bridges.
I'm up for it. I just hope Pete is too.
Great. Well, I'll see you boys later.
Yeah.
Bye.
You know he thinks you're planning on taking revenge.
I will prove that I'm trying to make things better. I'll even go and see Pete and give him the invite for tonight.
I think it's best if I talk to him. I'll make him see there's nothing to worry about.
All right, well, we'll look at the numbers again and then I'll get back to you in the morning. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Barbra Streisand and Led Zeppelin. Very eclectic tastes.
I wasn't sure that I'd ever see you here again. In fact, I was worried that I might have offended you in some way.
No. I guess we've both had other things to worry about.
Like the entire village hating me. But then maybe you feel the same way. Val was your aunt, wasn't she?
It doesn't mean that I blame you. Oh, I brought us some wine.
Oh, excuse me. Lawrence White? Robert! Oh, you again. Look, how can I make this any clearer? You need to stay out there quite a while longer. Nothing... No, Robert, nothing you can say will change that.
Let me handle that. He's my stepbrother. I know how to deal with him. Robert, it's Bernice. You were always sticking your nose in where it wasn't wanted when you were younger, and you should have grown out of it by now. So stop bothering Lawrence.
Very impressive.
Well, let me know if it gives you any more trouble, and I'll deal with it.
Thank you. In the meantime, I can't think of anybody I'd rather share this bottle of wine with than you.
Can't we just tell them now?
Well, to spoil the surprise.
Be a bit of a giveaway if they see that.
Yeah, sorry, should I take it off? I just thought, you know.
Don't you dare. It's really sweet of you.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I'll wear mine tonight too.
They all agreed to come to dinner then?
Well, Finn and Ross have. We haven't asked Pete yet.
Getting him and Ross around a table together isn't going to be easy.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
What do you want? Sorry to bother you, but the florist delivered this to the church by mistake. I'll drop it off at the undertaker's later, but I thought you might want to see it first.
It's fine. What do I owe for it?
Nothing. I've settled the bill.
Well, you shouldn't have. She is my wife.
She's my sister! I thought you'd have other things on your mind, so I've taken the liberty. Music and menu for the wake. But if there's anything you want us to add...
Just do as she asked.
We all understand how difficult this must be for you, Eric. But we want to help in any way we can.
Then go away! Why do I need her help?
Because this is a difficult time for all of us. I bet you don't feel like cooking. Why don't you come and join Doug and me for dinner?
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes. Lock the door on your way out.
I suppose he doesn't feel up to seeing people yet.
Yeah, that'll be it. I'll do him some shopping and then I'll bring over some lasagna for him for later.
Yeah, we can get them to you by Friday. Hey, no problem. No, pleasure doing business with you. New clients I've just picked up.
Congratulations.
See, even Kieran's business is looking promising. So all's good, which means that you don't need to come checking up on me.
I'm not checking up. But I was talking with your dad. He'd like to move back in, if that's okay with you.
Which means that he'll be checking up on me too.
No. But it's important that he doesn't lose faith in you. Again.
Well, there's no reason why he should. Unless you're planning on telling tales.
Your secret's safe with me. So as long as you focus on your work and keep your nose clean. I don't want to hear bad reports from Rishi.
Right, so he is reporting to you. I don't need my hand-holding or someone watching over me. I am a grown man, for God's sake.
So start acting like one.
I'm going to make you something to eat. I'll have a look in the freezer and I'll rustle up something.
Oh, no, I don't want to put you to any trouble. Why don't we just nip down the woolly?
I'd really rather not.
Don't you want to be seen with me?
No, it's not that. You know, I've not been comfortable being in the village lately after some of the things that people have said. But that needn't stop us having a good time. In fact, I was planning on inviting you to something a bit further afield.
Oh, what did you have in mind?
Well, I've got to go to an agricultural convention.
You want me to come to a muddy field full of tractors?
There's a ball afterwards.
A ball?
I presume you've got a ball gown.
Something wrong?
New farmer just moved around here, having a livestock sale. Lawrence could have said something.
And what's the problem? I mean, Moira wants to buy some new cattle.
They're just taking over Wiley's farm. I mean, I didn't realise they'd done the repairs, let alone sold the place.
Well, you must have known it was going to happen sooner or later.
Well, I guess I just tried not to think about it. It should have been me and Katie moving in there. Katie was right about Robert having an affair. You know, what if I'd have believed her? What if we'd have never had that row?
It would have still happened.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe she wouldn't have gone to Wiley's. The truth is, I've never understood what she was doing there in the first place. And I guess I'm never going to get the answers, am I?
Hey, love, do you want a drink?
Andy. So, I've just heard what you said to me, Mum. You've got to stop torturing yourself like this.
You're bound to say that, aren't you? If you'd have admitted the truth about you and Robert, they'd never have doubted Katie. We'd never have had that row.
No, believe me, I wanted to tell you.
Then why didn't you? Every time I look at you two, I hate you for lying. And I hate myself for believing you.
Andy, I'm sorry.
Well, you should have been sorry when Kate was being called a liar. You should have been sorry when you saw what it was doing to us. If you'd have told the truth, Katie might still be alive. And I can never forgive you for that.
Hey, this place is a mess. I hope your master's looking after you a bit better than he seems to be looking after himself. Better make a start on clearing up.
So what are they having this dinner for?
They're going to tell us that tonight.
Hoping the mystery might make us turn up.
Come on. I mean, it's got to be better than sitting in that leaky caravan with what, a takeaway?
Look, I know you mean well, but the answer's still no.
Look, Pete, it's a family meal. Do you really want to look like the only one that's not joining in? Look, Ross is saying that he's put it all behind him. So this is your chance to do the same.
I still don't think he'd let me off that easy.
Are you okay?
Not really, no. I seem to have messed everything up and I can't work out a way to make it right.
Do you want to talk about it? Maybe I can help.
I doubt it. It's Andy. He says he blames me for not coming clean about Robert. He reckons that him and Katie wouldn't have had a row if I'd have told the truth. Maybe they could have sorted things out and got back together.
Oh, no, you can't think like that, love. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, we'll tell that to Andy. He's never gonna forgive me.
Dad. Rakesh tells me you're thinking of moving back in.
I wanted to talk to you about it first, see if we can start with a clean slate.
But I can do better than that. How about we start by celebrating a nice, full order book? And the bank has extended the overdraft. Cash flow problem solved.
I'm impressed. Very impressed. Sorry I doubted you. So you're okay about me moving back? I don't want things to be like before if we're going to be at each other's throats.
Dad, I couldn't be happier. Seriously. And I'm sorry that things got so out of hand between us. Won't happen again. I promise.
Wonderful. Well, I better go and start packing my things.
Great.
Well, you certainly changed your tune.
Like you said, Dad moving back in is probably best for everyone.
And Rishi was certainly impressed with those new orders. Yeah, I'm glad our little chat encouraged you.
Just needed that bit of motivation to get me going.
All right. I'm just backing up some pictures before I get my new phone. We met in detention, you know. Me and Katie. Robert could always charm any girl he wanted. Could take his pick. But I knew Katie was the only girl for me as soon as I met her. He could have any girl he wanted. Why did he choose her?
Seems like that's what brothers do.
When he came back to the village, I was scared he was going to go after her again. Katie said she wouldn't let him anywhere near her, but I should have known he'd find another way to mess my life up.
Do you hate your brother?
Yeah, I do. But then I tell myself that's not the answer. If you're going to start again, you can't build a new life on hate.
Well, dinner's cooking nicely.
Yeah, it smells delicious.
So, you two going to tell us your news then?
No, we're going to wait till Pete gets here.
If he's going to turn up.
He will. He said he would when you invited him, didn't he?
Not exactly, no.
Well, that's a shame. I was hoping we could have the whole family under one roof, and Pete goes missing. I forgave him. What more does he want?
Right, here we go. There you go.
What should we drink to?
A fresh start.
Fresh start.
Fresh start.
Fresh start.
Cheers. Cheers.
So you're going to make your announcement? There's no point waiting for Pete. He might not even turn up.
Hey.
Hey, mate. Hey.
You all right?
Yeah, I brought some beers.
Glad you could make it.
Right, are you going to tell us what this is all about now, Mum?
Well, maybe you could guess.
Yeah, me and your mum are getting back together. And I'm moving in here.
You don't seem too happy about our news.
Well, I think it's brilliant. Nice one, Dad.
It's a bit weird, you two getting back together just a bit, but I guess weird is what we do best in this family, isn't it? So, congrats, guys.
Pete, you don't look too happy.
No, it just might take me a while to get used to it.
Well, I am chuffed for you both. Come here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
Right, well, we better go and check on the food.
Yeah, I'll get the table made.
I'll give you an hand, Dad.
So, I guess this is our cue to snog and make up.
How can I compete? You're a golden boy, aren't you? You even approve of them getting back together?
I just want everyone to be happy.
I'm not taking any more of this. I'm going.
Pete, you're not going anywhere.
But can't you see that he's determined to wind me up?
Well, what do you expect? You did put him in hospital.
Maybe you've forgotten you nearly killed your brother.
This was supposed to be about putting things right, mate.
Yeah, and that's certainly what I'm here for. Pete, if I said anything to upset you, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Me too.
See you then. That was Paul. He'll be here for the funeral.
Just like Val wanted. With all her other requests, I think he might be a bit miffed he hadn't been asked to revive his drag act.
What with the fire eaters, male strippers and white doves, I think we've got enough to cope with.
Not to mention the Elton John tribute act. You don't think they might all be slightly over the top?
I wouldn't say that. I'd have said completely in orbit.
Thank you. I've been worried you might agree with Val for what she said about me at the end.
What are you talking about?
On the DVD, you know. The thing about giving me the elbow for being dull.
I don't know what you're on about. Val left messages for everyone except me.
No. There was a message. Right at the very end. Added on. You mean you never saw it?
No. But I'm going to now.
You could have made a bit more effort. Why? So it didn't spoil you and Mum getting back together. I don't see that lasting too long either. Like, and as for Ross, you saw what he was like. You're just using it to score points.
Yeah, and in my book, you can't have home a few. You nearly killed him.
And he's never going to let me forget that.
Can you blame him? So what? He winds you up a bit. You should be used to that by now. It's not exactly a big deal, is it, compared to what you did to him?
Look, I know you lot think I'm the villain, and maybe I deserve that. But he's loving every single minute of this, so let's not pretend it's about us trying to get along.
No, you caused all of this, Pete, so you're the one who needs to be making the peace. But if you're just going to sit around feeling sorry for yourself, then maybe you should stay away until you're ready to put things right.
Oh, no. Wait, one more thingy. Diane, my sister. My big, older, far less attractive sister. I want the best for you. So dump Dopey Doug. He's an insufferable bore and it's infecting you. So get rid and spice up your life.
Well, you think it's funny?
I think it's Val. And I loved her. But she didn't have to come out with some daft things. And she never did have any taste in men.
She's not even in her grave. And yet you're already mocking her last wishes. The thought of you grieving for her tomorrow, with your crocodile tears as if you cared.
I do care. She was my sister.
Didn't stop you getting out of that death trap first, did it?
She told me to go.
Liar!
I was there, Eric. You weren't, and I'm telling you that's what happened.
And I am telling you my Valerie wouldn't do that. You just wanted to save your own skin.
That's enough. I think you should leave now, Eric.
This has nothing to do with you.
Let him have his say, Doug.
You left her to die. You have no right to mourn her, and certainly no right to be at her funeral.
You can't be serious.
Why wouldn't I be? She is dead because of you. And if you have a shred of decency about you, you'll stay away. I don't want you there, and neither would she. You show your face, and I won't be responsible for what I do. Do I make myself clear?
It's not the fire that upset you. It's Carla.
Yes, Robert is onto something. He's demanding answers from Tracy about the fire next in Coronation Street.